What is the governing philosophy of the Communist Party of China, the CPC, the ruling party? What are its beliefs and processes? Why has China opted for what it calls multi-party cooperation under CPC leadership? Would China be more stable with a multi-party competitive system? How does the CPC as the ruling party claim legitimacy? Can such a system with a single leading party increase needed transparency and establish checks and balances? Understanding the CPC, an unprecedented series of books published by the Party Building Books Publishing House, gives the party's answers. And the series is a milestone. It marks the CPC's dual commitment under President Xi Jinping to domestic renewal and international outreach. These books present China's ruling party explaining itself, its philosophies and policies, organization and governance, vision and challenges. I meet authors of Understanding the CPC to get closer to China. So let's start with the underlying philosophy of the ruling party. What are some of the fundamental beliefs or processes that you would call fundamental to understand?
中国共产党在新中国成立以前，已经在革命根据地局部执政。那么新中国成立以后，在全国范围内，这个全面执政已经60多年的历史。在长期的这种执政实践当中呢，逐渐形成了，中国共产党的执政理念，就是全心全意为人民服务。这是我们党的根本宗旨。
Yu Yunyao is the former vice president of the Central Party School of the CPC Central Committee and current president of National Society for Party Building Studies. Having spent his entire life studying the Communist Party, Yu is the source for party building theory, its organizing principles, and disciplinary regulations.
我们党是来自于人民，植根于人民，服务于人民。人民对美好生活的向往，就是我们党的奋斗目标。所以我们的发展是为了人民，依靠人民，发展的成果由人民来共享。
Serving the people has long been an explicit goal of the Communist Party of China, and the CPC has been focusing on making people's lives better. Since President Xi Jinping took office at the end of 2012, the Politburo, China's decision-making body, has introduced various policies to enhance the CPC's close ties with the people, including an 8-point code to cut bureaucracy. The measures include fewer traffic controls for leaders' security for their trips, less ribbon-cutting or cornerstone-laying ceremonies, fewer officials' visits abroad, eliminate lavish government spending, and the alike. It's estimated that in 2015, government spending on overseas trips, vehicles, and receptions will be reduced by 10%. In parallel, more resources are being allocated for improving people's quality of life. In 2006, China abolished the agricultural tax, which was costing farmers more than 130 billion yuan every year. By 2008, tuitions and fees in primary and junior high schools were cancelled. And in China's 12th five-year plan, the number of basic need housing units built and houses in rundown areas rebuilt is 36 million.
What specifically is the definition of philosophically advanced? What are the characteristics? How do you define it? What are the determinations for philosophical advancement?
这个就是信仰和行动的统一，就是先进性。打一个最简单的比例，党的先进性就是要走在时代的前列。
Gao Yongzhong is Vice Minister of the party's History Research Office of the CPC Central Committee. His expertise covers intra-party democracy, grassroots party organizations, and other party-building issues.
作为个人来说，也是要走在前列，就是说，在这个正确的方向下，你要走在前列。 思想也要先进，行为也要先进，就是都做得比别人好。先进性是比较而言的，它就是说你比这个一般的人这个要更好一点。比如说战争年代，你就是要冲锋在前，撤退在后；和平年代，你就要吃苦在前，享受在后。这个要多为集体的利益、党的利益、人民的利益做贡献，把自己的事情呢放到不太重要的位置上去。大体上先进性，叫我说就是走在前头就是先进性。包括我们现在的进行的反腐败运动，这个从根本上来说也是为了解决党员的这个保持党的先进性和重建性，使他永远处在一个先进的这个水平上。这个然后才能赢得老百姓的信任，离开了老百姓的信任，那哪一个党也会倒台的，我们也不例外。
中国共产党认为，自己之所以能够取得中国的执政地位，那就是因为人民群众的支持。
Professor Xie Chuntao is the director of the Party History Teaching and Research Department at the Central Party School. He's also a recipient of the National High-Level Personnel of Special Support Program on Philosophy and Social Science.
而人民群众当年之所以支持中国共产党，那就是中国共产党从多方面满足了人民的诉求。比如说，在上世纪30-40年代，中国人民有抗日的要求，日本侵略中国，日本企图把中国变成他的殖民地，那么中国共产党要想赢得人民的支持，首先就必须抗日，首先就必须爱国。中国共产党当年这方面的表现是好的，尽管自己的部队很少，装备也很差，但是中国共产党的表现让人民群众是认可的。
我们党的这个在中国的执政领导地位，是历史的选择，人民的选择。你比如说，抗战结束的时候，我们中国共产党那时候的人民军队就是120多万人，蒋介石号称800万军队，我们要联合政府，要这个要和平，不要战争。蒋介石不答应，他进攻解放区，这个要消灭中共。一边表面上和我们谈判，实际上在做消灭共产党的准备。那么被迫这个发起了自卫战争、解放战争以后呢，120万人后来就把这800万人给打败了。这里边是什么的力量呢？就共产党的军队为什么越打越多呢？打仗本来越打应该人越少，我们就是有人民的支持。中国人民这个妻子送丈夫上战场，这个父母送儿子上前方，这是一些历史真实的故事。所以我们的军队是越打越大，这个力量越打越强。
The period of the Chinese people's war against Japanese aggression, from 1937 to 1945, witnessed the great growth of the CPC. Before the war, the CPC had barely more than 40,000 members. After the war, the number of CPC members mushroomed to reach 1.2 million. The CPC had also developed an army of 1.2 million and governed a population of 100 million.
这是我想告诉朋友们说的，就是中国共产党的领导和执政地位是历史的选择，中国人民的选择。
在1949年新中国成立的那一天，中国共产党的党员全国是448万，但是为了新中国的建立，付出生命的共产党员有名有姓的是370万。
Yan Hongge is the vice president of the China Training Center for Senior Personnel Management Officials. It's the main center for cadres in China. In 2014, it provided training for more than 10,000 organization officials.
这还是有名有姓的，那么没有姓名的共产党员何止几百万？也就是说，共产党的江山，共产党的政权从哪里来的？是靠 带领人民付出了鲜血，做出了巨大的牺牲，才得到的这样的政权。
再比如，中国共产党还要满足人民的民生诉求。当年中国最大多数的人口是农民，农民最关心的利益是土地问题。当时中国的绝大多数土地是地主所有，而农民很多人没有土地，只能靠为地主劳动，赚得一点很少的收入。中国共产党当年就满足了农民的诉求，把地主的地夺过来，分配给贫苦的农民。
Land, its ownership and use, has always been a major issue in China's history. Before the CPC emerged, farmers were required to pay substantial fees to the owners of the land, their landlord. In late 1920s, CPC started the land revolution in its several bases. Jinggangshan in Jiangxi province was one of them. It confiscated land from the landlord class and distributed evenly among farmers. This policy improved the quality of life of many peasants.
那么可以想见，广大的农民肯定认同这样的党，支持这样的党，他们的子弟就参加这个党领导的军队，就打败了当时的执政党国民党的军队。再还有，中国共产党当年实行了高度的民主，中国共产党局部执政的区域的政府是通过民主的方式选举出来的。当年投票选政府的领导人，难以想象，因为当时的很多中国的农民是完全不认识字儿的，是没法写选票的。中国共产党就创造了非常原始的一种投票的方法，投豆黄豆，那就是每个候选人把自己的帽子摘下来放在地上，或者放一只碗，选举的主持者给人民发选票是发黄豆的豆粒儿，一人一颗豆，你愿意选谁就把这颗豆给到谁后面。这个方式肯定是原始的，今天可能很难见到这样的选举方式，但是这样的选举是民主的，选出的人人民是认可的。
It is said that the party, as the ruling party on a monopoly basis, has three kinds of challenges. The first is its legitimacy as a perpetual ruling party. Second is transparency, so that the people can exercise some kind of supervision. And third is checks and balances, so that power will not run amok and cause various problems like corruption.
我个人认为，在中国政治里边，我们对合法性的理解和西方对合法性的理解有一定的差异，但我们总体方向是一致的，就是人民满不满意，人民高不高兴，人民答不答应，人民接不接受，人民是主体。我想这个方向是一致的。
Professor Zhu Lingjun is an expert on party building at the Party School of the Central Committee of the Communist Party. The school is a higher education institution that specializes training officials for the Communist Party.
只不过西方用了全民普选来实现了这种合法性，我们中国人用了间接选举来实现了这个合法性。但我们中国也是一个选举制的国家，我们有人民代表大会制度，我们的人民代表和党代表县以下都是直接选举完成，在县以上我们才是间接选举完成，所以我们的政府实际上也是选举产生的。
再有，再具体一点讲，为什么中国共产党执政是合法的？我们宪法规定的，宪法是全中国人民的根本大法，全国治理国家的根本大法。宪法就规定了中国共产党是中国社会主义的领导核心地位，按宪法来执政，当然是合法的。就人民选择、历史选择、宪法规定，所以共产党执政应该说是理直气壮的。
So how about the transparency of the decision-making process? How important is it that the process of decision-making that you've described is open where all the people can see it?
群众参与显然是很重要的。中国群众参与的方式是很多的，尤其是人民代表大会，这是非常有效的一种参与方式。在中国，每年要召开一次人民代表大会的会议，每年也要召开一次政治协商委员会的会议。每次这样的会议都要研究通过政府的施政纲领，政府要怎么做，政府总理先要讲出自己的思路、自己的想法，然后由人民代表大会的代表进行审议，还有参加政协会议的政协委员们去讨论、发表意见。那么，在会外的普通民众也都可以就政府工作报告发表意见，因为人大开幕的当天，政府工作报告就在网上公开了。
Do you see a developmental process? In the past, it was said, although the deliberations were there, that the deliberations, both in party congresses and national people's congresses, were more form than substance. It was more a rubber stamp for what decisions were already made by a very few leaders. But do you see in recent years more of the deliberation becoming true substance, where the intra-party democracy is becoming real?
我认为过去30多年，中国民主的进程是非常快的。中国的民主的进程，甚至让很多中国人过去都想不到。我想讲我自己亲身经历的例子，那就是在我曾经任职副市长的浙江省，有一个县，这个县在中国最早创立了村务监督委员会的制度，是一个村创立的。这个村集体经济很有钱，但是这个村的管理过去很有问题。村的干部曾经有人因为贪污被判过刑，所以农民对村委会的主任、副主任很不信任，认为他们会挥霍村民的财物。后来为了解决这个村的问题，这个县的领导帮助这个村的老百姓想出了一个办法，选出了一个村务监督委员会，目的就是监督通过海选选出的村委会主任。我曾经几次去这个村儿，村民告诉我，他们目的就是防止村民自治变成了村官自治。有了这个委员会之后，老百姓担心的很多问题没有了。比如说，村委会主任如果要招待外面的客人吃一顿饭，哪怕只花了200块钱人民币，但是这个钱如果只有他一个人签字，是没法报销的，一定还得有监督委员会主任签字才能报销，而且报销之后，这个账目要向全体村民公开。这样的事情发生在2004年，当时习近平是浙江省的省委书记。第2年，也就是2005年，习近平再到这个村视察，了解到了这个村的经验，接着在浙江全省推广。后来，中国全国人大修改《村民自治法》，又把村务监督委员会的制度写进了法律。现在在更多的地方推行这样的制度，那显然这样的民主是有效的，防止被村民选出来的村官任意的来挥霍老百姓的钱财，他们被置于群众的监督之下。我只是讲了一个例子，现在类似这样的例子在党内，在人民代表大会上，在政协的会议上体现的越来越多。我觉得中国共产党人发展民主是真诚的，因为意识到民主是人民群众的要求。随着中国经济的发展，人民的民主诉求越来越高，越来越强。作为执政党，必须满足人民群众的要求。另外，执政党也意识到，如果发展民主，对执政党来讲不是坏事，因为通过民主的方式可以监督执政党的各层的官员，可以让有些官员不敢胡作非为。所以中国共产党人真诚的发展民主，认为发展民主对国家、对人民、对自己都是有好处。
We know the problems of the CPC in the past, particularly during the first 2 decades of the People's Republic, culminating in the mass political movement of the late 1950s, anti-rightist campaign, and then more severely with the decade-long Cultural Revolution. But as we look currently and to the future, what are the potential problems that the CPC has today that leadership needs to be concerned about in order to maintain the CPC's appropriate leadership and to avoid the kinds of problems, new kinds of problems that may emerge in the future?
50年代、60年代犯的这种错误，很大程度上它是脱离中国的发展的实际，同时呢，也脱离了当时的中国的普通民众的愿望。按照一种理念或者不太注意实际情况的变化去做的一些社会性的运动，这个教训呢是要汲取的。
Wang Xiangsui is the director of the Strategic Studies Center at Beihang University. He's an expert on China's strategic challenges and security issues. He contributed to the Understanding the CPC book series.
那么在今天呢，我觉得也是要防止出现，就是没有看到今天中国社会的一些变化，没有了解中国现在社会民众的这种愿望，那么这样的话，你就会叫做脱离群众、脱离民众，那么你就会犯错误。我觉得在现在这个情况下，就是要特别注意这一点。比如说，在如何管理，就在做经济工作的时候，管理好党的干部、经济干部。防止出现腐败的这种事件。实际上，当时的民众对于这个问题是有意见，在很多的这种反应，但是没有给予高度重视的时候，它就会积累起来，就会成为一个问题。现在你去着手解决它了，一个是解决它原来既有的问题，更重要的是对于民众的关切有了一种正确的回应。我觉得这样做就可以避免犯大的错误。
Other than anti-corruption, which we fully understand, what are some of the challenges or problems that the party faces today?
在新的历史条件下，我们党面临许多的考验和挑战，其中最重要的，我认为是2条。一条，我们党有可能在长期执政的条件下，地位变了，逐渐的脱离人民群众，也就是我刚才讲的，不再坚持全心全意为人民服务的根本宗旨，脱离群众的危险，是对我们的挑战。再一个，我们有一部分党员，特别是党员领导干部，腐败。18大以后，我们加大了这方面的力度。再一个挑战，我认为非常令人担忧的，我们有一部分党员在新的形势下，理想信念动摇，脱离群众，消极腐败，理想信念动摇，这是我们党正在着力解决的主要问题。
Among party leaders, detachment from the people is a recurrent concern because serving the people has been the core of CPC philosophy. Distributing land to peasants helped win the Civil War. Allowing peasants to farm their own land initiated reform, and the socialist market economy brought hundreds of millions out of poverty. But new historical conditions bring new challenges, including economic imbalances, social complexities, and widespread access to information. All systems of governance have trade-offs. The benefits of a system with a single leading party include the capacity to implement critical policies rapidly, such as the stimulus package during the financial crisis of 2008. One continuing leadership can also assure that strategies that require long-term commitment have long-term commitment. For example, China's Western development. The costs or dangers of a system with a single leading party is that society is much more dependent on the quality of its leaders and much more vulnerable to their vicissitudes and excesses. There are trade-offs, too, in stricter public regulations. Even though a competitive multi-party system seems disconnected from current Chinese realities, going forward in the new era, the CPC faces challenges, including instilling transparency and checks and balances, and building party institutions that are self-correcting, as well as maintaining economic growth and employment. Understanding the CPC is keeping closer to China.